Alright guys, it's Chaff91 here, back with another rebuild, and we're in the second year of the Atlanta Hawk rebuild. So let's jump into this off-season right now, and first off, just make sure everything's rejected in league meetings. Now, we need to jump in and get some killer staff, so what I'm going to do is jump in here and see, look, we need to get a few positions here, so I'm coming back and we get a bunch of people accept, so that's awesome. Now we just need those head coach and assistant coaches. Come on guys, accept our deals. Perfect. Alright, so we lock everyone in here for 4 years. That's awesome. Now, let's just jump to... Actually, let's jump to the NBA draft and just double check if we've got any picks. Because I want to make any picks if we have them. Pick 20 of the second round. No trades. Alright, I know I just said I want to make them, but let's just skip over to rookie signings and let's take in that guy as a bench piece. Definitely bring back all those guys. We want everything there for sure, and there's some big names that have declined there. No qualifying offers. My free agents, guys want to test. Nene, you want to come back for 4 years with a team? What about Splitter? Do you want to do the same minimum? 4, 5? No. Whoa, your interest goes way off when I do that. Alright, 4 years with the team option there. Other guys want to test. I'll see if I can bring them back, but otherwise they might just walk. And we have 11 mil. Obviously we don't have enough for any big names. Do we have any guys that are willing to take a pay cut? No, none of the older guys there want to take a pay cut, which is no good. However, Tony Allen is there for 2 mil. That's not bad. Can we get him for 5 years, locked in with that team option at the end? And what about Zebo? Oh, your contract is a bit high. Look, we're going to jump in. What do we have play contract wise? We don't have much to work with, so we might have to make some big moves here in this off-season. So, let's just check out the transaction I just made, and we just got Paul George. So we just trade Andre Drummond and a bunch of firsts for Paul George. It's a huge move. I can't believe we just got that through. And how do we go contract-wise? Because I know Drummond has a bit more. We still have 16 mil, so does anyone want to take a pay cut? Doesn't look like anyone wants a pay cut, so we're going to get rid of another contract here, and we're getting rid of Darren Collison for Herman Gomez and a second rounder. That is a huge drop there in salary, so let's just jump in and check out where we're at, and we can sign a few people here, and we're just running out of a bit of room. So Zebo we do want to bring in because he's got that 80 overall. CJ Miles isn't bad, but he is 30, so he is quite old, so I'm not sure I particularly want to bring him in. Can I bring anyone else in? It doesn't look like I can bring anyone else in with him being signed, so let's just decline him. Can we try for Mike Muscala and a couple other guys? We can get Pachulia, can get Clark. It's not bad. I mean, they're all bench pieces no matter what. No one here is going to be starting, so let's take those guys. I think that's probably the best move. There's still a few big names there. No one wants to come to us with a pay cut. Chris Paul does not want to come with us. So we might make some more trades. We might skip through free agency. And we've got a couple of other guys there, but I don't think we want to bring those ones in because I've got a couple others that are willing to be a bit better. So Michael Beasley we bring in. Can't get Robertson, but we can bring in Brooks, so that's nice. We get a few extra bench pieces. And we've hit our limit. We've actually got 20 players on the bench right now, so we're not able to bring anyone else in at the moment. Might need to trade away a few people, but we really don't have any big names that we're going to be able to acquire. So, progression-wise, we've had a couple go up. Devin Booker up 2, Bledsoe's gone down 2. I mean, overall, it's a bit of a mix, and a lot of people staying the same, so I'm not sure this progression is being perfect for us, so we're going to jump into those training camps and try and get people to have a higher potential with the untapped potential. But before we do that, let's load in the next year's draft class just in case we do win the finals. I mean, we've probably got a bit to go to try and get there, but just in case we do, let's load it in and let's jump into those training camps so that we can run the untapped potential. Now, we've got a few young players here, so I'm not sure which ones we go for. Maybe, yeah, Booker for sure. Let's get him. Who else do we want? I mean, Jokic, yeah, definitely. He's at the 87, but let's get him anyway. And Gobert, yeah, let's bump him up. Alright, so before we jump into the next season, we're probably going to make a couple of trades, maybe try and get someone from free agency, so let's see how we go. So we're making a big trade here. Bledsoe, Herman Gomez, TJ McConnell, and Ian Clark. And we're getting back Larry Nance Jr., Tim Hardaway Jr., and we're bringing in D'Angelo Russell. I know he's a bit of a drop in some of those overalls, and really we gave up a fair bit for him. But that is a huge signing for if in the future we don't win. If we do win, sorry. So, next up, we're trading Paul George. I know that we just got him, but we're trading him away with Muscala. And we're bringing in Gordon Hayward and Rodney Hood. And they want Jay Crowder for Ty. No, thank you. Let's get rid of that. So, let's give them a first. They don't take it, but they just want another first and second. And they're going to give back a first. So, let's take that, and we've brought in Gordon Hayward and Rodney Hood into the team. Huge signing. So, let's trade out Zach Randolph and get rid of his contract and bring in Brogdon. And really, it's a big drop, and it's not that bad of an overall, so it's a pretty nice move overall. And let's just check out these free agents. So there's James Johnson, who wants $8 million, fairly high contract. I mean, we don't have enough salary here to get anyone at the top end, so we're going to trade Jay Crowder, Michael Beasley for Tony Allen and Markieff Morris. And now let's try and see if we can get rid of someone else to reduce that salary. So we're trading back Markieff with 2 seconds to get Jay Crowder. So really, we just picked up Tony Allen then more than anything. Next up, we're getting rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. and a first to get Ian Clark and Julius Randle. Nice young players off the bench there. Now we're going to jump in here and make a trade to get rid of just some contract altogether. So we're getting rid of JJ Barea and Glenn Robinson III for 2 firsts. Very nice, very good pickup there. So we have a bit more of space in our salaries. What do we have? We have 10 mil, so we can go after James Johnson if he wants to come. We're going to try lowball him for 7.7. Doesn't take it. Still doesn't take it. Come on, that's really close. Oh, man. So he basically wanted the salary that he first asked for, and it's a fair bit to pay. We might try and move him to see if we can get someone else, and I'll jump in. So we're going to get rid of James Johnson and a first for Marcus Morris this time, not Markieff. And a first as well, and that's going to be a nice bench player. Malcolm Brogdon and Zaza we're getting rid of, and what we're really trying to do here is bring in a solid center. So we've already got the shooting guard off the bench, so let's bring in Clint Capella. And next up, we're getting rid of Patrick Beverley and Marcus Morris, and in return getting Tyus Jones and Ricky Rubio. So getting that nice point guard off the bench. So next up, we just made a trade with the LA Lakers, and they has accepted. So let's just show it. So we got back Eric Bledsoe for Ricky Rubio and a couple of firsts. So bring in a bit more of a solid point guard off the bench. Pretty good position right now. So let's try jump into the next season. We have no chemistry at all right now. So let's jump in and see the coaching plan. We have D'Angelo, Booker, Hayward, Jokic and Gobert, and then off the bench Bledsoe, Hood, Crowder, and Allen, and nope. Alright, well, it looks like they're running a 9-man, so actually what I want to do is run a 10-man. I don't particularly want to give the 9 and really want to reduce that bench minutes. I mean, I know coach knows best, but I really want to get rid of those extra minutes for the bench players. So let's get backup power forward into the lineup rather than having 2 small forwards, and that's looking really nice. So even though we've got those solid players in the first 10, we actually already have more players than underneath them. So let's jump in, go to the All-Star break and see how we go. So coming back from the All-Star break, we are second in the conference. So who's ahead of us is Cleveland. Cleveland has pretty much the same team going. So they've just stepped up a notch in the season. And then OKC Thunder on the other side, they seem to have lost Enes Kanter. But really, we're in a pretty solid position right now. So Devin Booker, 17. That's really nice. Jokic is 4 to 6 weeks out, but he's averaging a double-double. Bledsoe with the 15, Hayward with 14, D'Angelo with 12, Hood with 12 as well, Gobert almost a double-double, and then it really drips off from there. Crowder with the 7. So, we're going pretty nice right now. Let's just see our lineup if we run it right now. So, we do have Julius Randle coming in at the starting power forward instead of Jokic. So, it's not great. He's still a decent player though, so it's not the worst position, but we're going to try and make a couple of trades, I reckon, here, see what we can do. No free agents, so we'll come back. So, first up, we're trading Eric Bledsoe, Jay Crowder, Julius Randle, and for Paul Millsap. I know, huge trade. Might have given up too much for him, but we do have a solid bench still, even without all those players. So he comes into the starting small forward position. They want to play him over Hayward. That's fine. Whatever the coach wants to do, I'll do whatever the coach wants. That is fine by me. That really we've just now got a powerhouse off the bench. Can we get someone better? And we couldn't get anyone better, so we're just going to stick with this lineup and keep Millsap in the team at the moment, or keep both of them in the team at the moment, and see which way we can go. See if we can get someone better in a different position for one of them. But right now we're going to stick with this team who really is quite solid. The backup small forward for reserve is low, but everyone else really is killing it in this team. So we're going to jump down to the rest of the season, see how we go, see if we can work up that chemistry again, because we've really dropped off, and we'll see how we go. So after the season, LeBron James is your MVP with 26 points, 9 and 7. Dennis Smith Jr. with the Rookie of the Year, Thad Young with 6th man, Anthony Davis defensive, very nice stats, John Henson most improved. Wow, that's not much of an improvement if he, what was he last season? Alright, well he had that career high of 11 back a few years ago and has dropped off, and Tyronn Lue, Coach of the Year, so we did not get first in the end. Looks like Cavs were the first in the conference. Do we have any Hawks in any of the teams? Oh, Gobert in the all-defensive second. Awesome to see. So we have at least one player make it. Everyone else did not make it. And we were second in the conference at the end of the season. How far off? Only 4 games. Only 4 games behind them. Still the same team. Nothing's really changed with them. That's really nice to see. And, oh, Pelicans. Pelicans have made it. Wait, Pelicans have made it with both of them injured. Ouch. And then Thunder sitting there underneath them. Wow, that team looks horrible without them being in the starting lineup. So, let's just check out our player stats. So, Devin Booker finished the season with 18. Jokic with the double-double. That's nice. Millsap with 15. Hayward with the 14, sitting right underneath him off the bench, or one of them off the bench. D'Angelo is injured right now with the day-to-day, so that's not too bad. 14. Hood with 12, Gobert almost that double-double again, TJ McConnell with 9, and then really dropping down from there. So, let's just check out this team with how we currently stand. So, we've got D'Angelo there, Booker is starting, Hayward is starting over Millsap, Jokic, Gobert, and then off the bench, Millsap is there, Hood, Capella, Lance, and Tyus Jones. So, Tyus or McConnell, I don't know. They're both pretty similar, both the same overall, so let's just leave it as is. And let's just jump in and check out who we're playing with 76ers, so let's check out their squad. So, 76ers, oh, they have Durant. Right, Durant signed with the 76ers. They've also got Embiid and Ben Simmons and TJ Warren. Wow, that's a lot of small forwards. I wonder who they're starting. One of them must have gone to power forward, I imagine. Let's just quickly check it out in the 76ers stats. Right, Durant's gone to small power forward. Yeah, that makes sense. He's quite tall. That's perfect. So, I don't see this team, even with Kevin Durant there, this shouldn't be a challenge. So 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, and we win it in 5. And we're taking on the Hornets. Now, who do the Hornets have to be so high? DeAndre Jordan, and then no one else. DeAndre Jordan, no, Kaminsky is not that high of a rating. So it is DeAndre Jordan taking that team to the 3rd seed. we should really just kill this team. And we sweep them. And we're taking on the real challenge in the East here, which is Cleveland Cavaliers. And they are really, we've seen the team, so they take the first, we take the second, we take the third, they take the fourth, we take the fifth, come on. Oh, it's gone to a 7. Alright, gone to game 7. Do we have any injuries? Injuries, where is, oh no, where is he? Oh, Hayward is injured. No. How long? 1 to 2 weeks. Oh man. Alright, he's out 1 to 2 weeks. So it's not going to help us this game. But let's simulate with Simcast. Let's see how we go. Let's just check if they have any injuries on their side as well. So no injuries for them. So only our team with the injuries, the setback. So we win the first, we win the second, they win the third, and oh man, we blew them out on that last game, and we are taking on Golden State in the finals. Who do Golden State have? They still have the big 3, I believe, but oh, where's Clay? Where's Clay gone? They've just got the 2. Where's Clay? He must be injured. Oh, he's injured for the season. Oh, this should be easy. They just got Seth and Green. All right, let's sim game by game. 1, 2, 3. Come on, sweep. Oh, come on, stop it. Oh, and we win it in 5. That is huge. And by 5, I mean 6. And Millsap is your MVP of the finals. 20 and 9. That is huge. He came back to the team halfway through the season and has just blown this team out. So let's just quickly check out everyone else's stats before we end this. Player stats. D'Angelo 20, but I reckon let's just check out the stats for the finals. So Devin Booker with 22, Millsap there with 20. Oh man, we had 3 20-point scorers. That is huge for the finals. So Millsap with the 20 and 9, D'Angelo 20, Hood with 12, Gobert got that double-double, and then it's really drops off from there. So, Jokic out for the season. And Hayward got no stats there. So we had 2 big players out for the finals. That is huge to get that win still. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll come back now with the next season since we won this one.